To ensure that companies in Pakistan can purchase cost-effective industrial gears, this small workshop in Peshawar decided to manufacture them themselves. Although they don't have high-end production equipment or a professional assembly line, they managed to produce industrial gears with sufficient precision to meet usage requirements using simple steel plates. Additionally, the price is 1/3 cheaper than imported gears, making them very popular with local businesses. The heavy steel plate in front of us is the raw material for making the outer ring of the gear. To shape it into the required circular form, the master places the plate in a rolling machine and gradually molds it into a circle. This process requires multiple pressings to achieve the desired shape. After pressing, the master performs spot welding at the seams to secure them, and then the outer ring can be removed from the machine. Since the steel was only spot welded, it still requires full welding at the cracks, joining the entire steel plate into a single piece. After welding, the outer ring of the gear is ready. We all know that any part needs support points in the center, so the next step is for the master to cut out a support that fits into the outer ring of the gear using a saw. After cutting the entire frame, 4 weight reduction holes are made in the support. As the name suggests, these holes are to reduce the weight of the support without affecting its overall rigidity. The central hole is the gear shaft hole. Once the support is cut, a steel tube will be welded to the center as the shaft hole, although this step was not shown in the video. We move directly to the assembly phase, where the support is hammered into the outer ring of the gear. Once inserted, the master uses a welding rod to fully weld the seams, joining the support and the outer ring into one piece. Now the gear has its basic shape. However, we know that gear precision is crucial, so the next step is to fix the raw gear piece onto a lathe and machine the uneven surfaces until the entire gear meets the usage requirements. After turning, a smooth surface is obtained on the flywheel. Since we are making an industrial gear, the next step is to cut the teeth into the surface of the flywheel. The master fixes the flywheel onto a gear-cutting machine and uses a precision dial indicator to align the flywheel correctly at the machine's center. Once perfectly aligned, the gear teeth are machined onto its surface. This process involves shaping the distinctive teeth of the gear onto the face of the piece. With the help of the gear-cutting machine, this step only takes a few hours to complete. After about 4 hours of precise machining, the complete gear tooth structure is finally formed. This is not just a technical achievement, but also a tribute to the spirit of traditional craftsmanship. A round of applause for the skill and effort of the Pakistani masters.